howdy, strangers. Now, I ain't aiming to pick no argument or nothing. Understand? Cause anybody knows them old kivered wagons look powerful slow creaking and groaning across them plains. But let me tell you about one of them wagon trains that sawed a speed record back in 48. Or was it 49? Ain't been busted yet. No siree. Not even by one of your dat-blasted area planes. Now, we were just leaving Nebraska, going into Florida. Hold on there. Weren't Florida. We're, Pennsylvania. Well, anyways, I was up ahead of scouting for engines on my old horse Hamlet. Called him Hamlet cause he had a pretty bad case of stage fright. Well, we kept pushing west through New York, Buffalo, New York. When doggone my britches if and we ain't spotted by them there pesky redskins. Ugh! Bert and I ever engine in these whole United States gathered for a powwow. They was all of them there. A Blackfoot, an old Patchy Chief, yep, an old crazy horse, and a Cleveland Indian. Then come Big Chief, rain in the face. Really caught with our flat-footed. was knocking them off like flies. And another engine bit the dust. They threw everything at us but the kitchen sink. All of a sudden, we had plumb out of ammunition. Our goose sure was cooked. We was goners. Dead ducks, wiped out, massacred. Hey, wait a minute. Whoa, hold on there. Why, just when we was about to give up, along come a tornado. A twisting and a turning and a swallowing up everything. Just like one of them newfangled vacuum cleaners. Swallowed up every last one of them. Wagons and all. Well, partner, that old tornado just took us across them plains and mountains quicker'n you could say Jack Robinson. Some of us settled in Oregon and Nevada and in California, and some of us went a little too far west. So long, strangers. Don't take no wooden engines.
Are you feeling better, miss? Something wrong here.
Hey, come back! You forgot!
Early to bed, early to rise. The average man's life is controlled by the clock. It gets him to work on time, home on time, bed on time. Up, work, home, to bed. Up, work, home. This same monotonous pattern continues through the week. But Saturday night, Saturday night, gay, laughing, mad Saturday night. When the average man lets loose, stays up late. And why do you do this, Mr. Average Man? Because tomorrow is Sunday, your day of rest. Sunday morning. No alarm clocks, no rushing, complete relaxation.
Junior, get out of there and let your father sleep.
All right, Mommy.
You know your father likes to sleep on Sunday.
I'm sleeping.
Anyone for tennis? Softly sighing sounds of early morn. Hark, a new day is born. Oh, well, you didn't want to sleep your life away. Now for that old Sunday morning paper. Yep, the coast's clear. Hi, Geef.
Hello there, Mr. Geef.
Morning.
Yeah, Geef. Good to
Top
see-
of the morning.
Yeah, good to see you, Geef. Hi, Geef. It's truly a day of rest. Lounging around in your pajamas, unshaven. Just plain old loafing.
Come on, company's coming. Get this place cleaned up. I gotta shave. Come on, hurry up. Don't stand there. Get moving. Shake a leg. Come on, now get going. Everybody ready? Well, well, this is a pleasant surprise.
Oh, hello. Come on in.
After a leisurely breakfast, you've got the whole day to yourself. To many, Sunday means tinkering with the car, puttering in the garden, making necessary repairs, or perhaps a little recreation. But to others, it's the day of rest.
George, you promised to drive Junior to the beach. Come on, Daddy.
Nothing doing. It's my day off, and I'm staying right here.
Ah, the open road and a pleasant Sunday drive.
Drive faster, Daddy.
Stop it, Junior. Lay down, Bowser. Let that alone. Get your hands off of that. Come on, quit pushing. Move over. Stop. Lay off. Junior! Move! All out?
Ah, at last, the beach.
All right, all right. Hey, here you are. Hey, look at the nice roller coaster. A whoops! Hold on tight. Junior! Come back here. Where'd he go? Junior, get out of there! Hey, what's the big... Well, how'd he do? Next, ouch! Oh, no, no, stop it! Oh, no, ouch! Next. Son of a gun of a doggone thing. Junior! Junior, come to Daddy. Wait till I get you. Gotcha.
Reluctantly, you leave the fun zone and hurry to beat the traffic home.
Sunday drivers.
Truly the end of a perfect day of rest.
I want to go home.
But you can take it because there's always tomorrow. Happy Monday, when you start that wonderful, relaxing humdrum of that good old monotonous week, where you rest up for your day of rest.
It's a lovely day, you betcha. Everything is gay, you betcha. La 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 la. Diddle doodle dum, ba-doo dum, ba-doo doo. La 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 la. Yep, I got some. Guess which hand? Nope. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. Yeah. No. No, no. I'm a gonna wash the Glorious. She's a gonna look glorious. Bum, 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 bum. Your bath's ready, Dolores. Hey, Dolores, come back. Good morning, sir. Something wrong here. Glorious! Hup! Get it! Glorious! La 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 la. I'm a gonna wash Dolores. She's a gonna look glorious. Bum, 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 bum. La, 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 pleasure.
716 years ago, within the shadow of beautiful Mount Olympus in the land of ancient Greece, was born an institution known as the Olympic Games. Emblematic of these glorious athletic festivals is the torchbearer, who down through the ages has carried aloft the precious flame to the far corners of the earth. Rome, Egypt, India, China, through forests and trackless wastes, over mountains and sea, down to the present day. The ritual of the Olympiads demands that this heroic flame shall not become extinguished, but shall be kept burning at all costs, serving as a beacon whose unfailing light shall guide all athletes in fair play and clean sportsmanship, to give them courage and forever remind them of the brave and the strong, whose nerves of steel and cool heads shall keep alive and preserve at any sacrifice this precious spark for posterity, that all mankind shall benefit by the light that never fails. The first Olympic event was foot racing. Therefore, let us briefly analyze the fundamental strides. First, the sprinter. Note the powerful piston-like action of the legs as compared to the long-distance or space-devouring stride of the miler. And then that of the marathon runner, whose effortless, untiring stride carries him for amazing distances. And last but not least, the walk. Perhaps one of the most graceful of all, exacting the perfect coordination of all the muscles of the body. Note the similarity of the walk to a dance. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. Hey, wait a shake. We're off the track. Track. Oh, yes, track. One of the most spectacular of all track events is the hurdles. Ready, set, go! Nothing can compare to the ease and grace of the hurdles for sheer beauty of motion. The pole vault. Beginning with a short run, the pole is planted in the pit. The swing up. Hold it. We are now at the apex of the vertical lift. Notice the position of the legs just coming into the jackknife. Observe the swing of the hips and the knee flexation as the legs progress into their arc, preparatory to crossing the bar. Crossing the... You know, that reminds me of a poem by Tennyson, Crossing the Bar. Sunset and evening star, and one clear call for me, and may there be no moaning of the bar when I put out to sea. Don't you think that's a lovely thought? I do. All right, jump. Oh yes. From this position, the body arches itself in a graceful glide, clearing the crossbar and settling it gently into the sawdust below. Hammer throwing, more than any other event, calls for terrific muscular development. plus height, weight, and mental alertness. The hammer must be swung in a circle until terrific speed is attained. And last, but far from least, the decathlon, a group of 10 events arranged to test the athlete's stamina and prowess. The spoils.